Brothers and sisters, aunties, uncles, and play cousins. It's your boy, Mr. Michael. What's good, fam? Today I have the honor of having my brother, Mr. Laser Child. Y'all gonna see him in my comments all the time. You know what I mean? Because this is my brother. This is my brother, and I love him to death. Today we are actually going into our series called Let's Go Back. Again, like I said, we always try to introduce people to stuff that may be beyond their time, or maybe something that they haven't heard in a long time and forgot all about it. And unfortunately, sometimes the only songs that people know by an artist are songs that have been pushed on radio through the mainstream or this, that, and the other, and don't realize that that artist has a whole archive of stuff you've probably never listened to before. This particular song is one of those, and I'm going to tell you why. This artist is not unknown. They were very popular in a time when soundtracks were everything had a soundtrack. Everything had a soundtrack. And this artist pretty much dominated this soundtrack that was coming out at the time. And Laser Child, you're going to know what I'm talking about in just a minute. But unfortunately, unless you went and bought the album, or unless you were one of those that stayed up and watched like late night videos and stuff like that, you probably are not familiar with this song by them. Now, for those of you that do know this song and that are deep into R&B, this is not for you. This is for the casual listener. But you're probably not going to know this song because you would have had to actually go past the soundtrack to find this album, because this song was not on the soundtrack. And today, I'm talking about the Whitehead Brothers.
You just said it was on the soundtrack. They said it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, the album was on the the song was on the soundtrack. Forget I Was a G was the song that was on the soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
The song I'm playing today was not on the soundtrack. You would have had to buy the physical album to hear this song. They did drop a video to this song, but it wasn't pushed because of the nature of the song. And yes, y'all, back in the days, we did talk about making love. But we didn't talk about it the way that they talk about it nowadays, where it's right in your face and there's no room for interpretation. Back in the day, we did it in a sensual way and in a thoughtful way. And we could talk about making love in the most crazy way possible and make it sound romantic. This was one of my favorite songs on the album by the Whitehead Brothers. Quick tidbit for anybody that didn't know. I'm gonna see how versed you are. Also, Laser Child. Did you know? Well, everybody, their name is the Whitehead Brothers, so you know that they're brothers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But did you know who their daddy was?
Oh, Mr. Whitehead.
This is a bit of trivia for any of the old school, really diehard music fans.
I've heard the name.
Their father was John Whitehead from McFadden and Whitehead.
I thought about that song. I didn't put the names together. I thought about that song.
So anybody that doesn't know who McFadden and Whitehead is, they made the song "Ain't No Stopping Us Now." That group. Yeah. These boys are the children of Mr. Whitehead. Dope, huh? So the sounds were so different, though. Like, you would never know that these guys came from a disco background.
Oh, Donna Summer will be proud.
Yeah. But all right, let's get right on into this. We got the Whitehead Brothers, and today, Laser Child, we got Sex on the Beach.
Mm-hmm.
I love this song. But listen, I just love how passionate they were able to describe the dirt that they was about to get into. All right, y'all, let's go back.
Go ahead.
Let's do this. Let's have sex on the beach, laying in the sand. Just you and me, and I'm ready, baby. I said I'm ready. the sand, just you and me, hand in hand. Come on, come on.
Man, that was romantic right there. Just that scene in the video. Can you imagine what a woman would do nowadays if you said, come on, and then you picked them up in a helicopter?
Yeah, that was kind of tight. I like it.
I know a freaky place that we can go, where the weather is always fly, even at night. We'll roll along the shore till we find the perfect space. 'Cause baby, I've been hoping that I could do you by the ocean. Come on, baby, come on, baby. Let's have sex on the beach. I've gotta have it right now.
That right there. If every 90s R&B artist, boy artist, did not do that same shot in a video somewhere,
It did.
that was a comment where you had people sitting by doing that was a thing in videos back then.
Yeah, it was.
You couldn't make an R&B video unless you had a shot like that. Jodeci.
Where was they from? Where was they from?
I want to say Whitehead Brothers was from Philly. I want to say, I got to look that up. Actually, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna let this play. I'm gonna look that up while we're letting this play.
Okay.
Oh, can you feel the breeze? Then let me drop down on my knees, babe. 'Cause I'm not ashamed, no. And I damn sure ain't afraid. See, you can scream as loud as you want, and there won't be no need to front. 'Cause on the beach you can let yourself go, and we'll be the only ones who know. Let's have sex on the beach, laying in the sand, just you and me, hand in hand. I can feel it already, baby.
So yes, the Whitehead Brothers were from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philly. All right.
Yeah, I thought they was from Philly. Yeah. But again, I'm looking at this Jodeci, Boys to Men, Next, Jagged Edge, like they've all done this in a Drew Hill, they've all done this in a video.
Yeah. It was unavoidable.
Yeah, this was a 90s male R&B group move right there.
It remind me of what's his face? Payne, Jason Payne.
Oh
Is that
man.
his name? Or is it Carl Payne? I don't know.
Wait a minute, wait. You're talking about
New Jack
Martin.
City.
Oh, New Jack City. That was Alan Payne.
Alan Payne.
Yeah.
That's what he looked like.
Yes. Especially doing that move right there.
Oh yeah. The part I was talking about, he reminded me when he was in CB4.
Oh yeah, blackity black and I'm black, y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's have sex on the beach, laying in the sand with me, just you and me, hand in hand. Come on.
Would the men and women nowadays even know how to be romantic like this?
I don't know. I just think they was out there because they couldn't get a hotel room. Whatever. Got a helicopter going to fly to the beach, and you got to go very secluded.
Laser child. They could afford a helicopter. You don't think they could afford a hotel room?
Come on now. You want sand everywhere? You
I
want
gotta keep going.
room service.
You got me off guard with that one.
Come on, baby. You feel it, baby, you know I can pay your freaking life card, baby. Yeah. Tell me.
Love how they muted out what he said. Did you hear that in the video? They did the little reverse thing. I can make you on the beach, and
This sound like a West Coast type of style.
it does too. It sound like a Snoop production type thing.
Yeah, that's why I asked where they was from, because most people from East Coast, they would never do do West Coast, and vice versa.
I'm gonna check something real quick while we're doing this.
Oh yeah, we about to get real sexual in here. So if all of y'all out there with having sex on the beach, let me hear you. Here we go. Let me hear you say ow. Say ow. Come on. Yeah, I hear you, ladies. Come on, baby. Let's sing. Hand in hand. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Cause I know I can. Laying in the sand. Just you and me.
Okay, all right, Laser Child. I just looked it up because I wanted to remember. I do remember they was on a soundtrack, but for the life of me, I couldn't remember what soundtrack it was on. And the reason why I laughed and I did like that, because you kind of spoke it into existence.
Uh-huh.
Song "Your Love Is a 187"
Mm-hmm.
was on the Jason's Lyric soundtrack. And who was the star of Jason's Lyric besides Jada Pinkett?
Alan Payne. Yeah.
And you just said Alan Payne.
Yeah, well, I said Carl Payne.
Yeah. So that was, they gained their fame from that Jason's Lyric soundtrack. That's crazy. But that was a dope time, though. Every movie that had any value whatsoever had a soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
And every soundtrack had all original songs. It wasn't like they just took a bunch of random popular songs and put them on a soundtrack. These songs were made for that movie.
I mean, the sound, I could hear Keith Sweat and Jodeci, like, all up in there.
Yeah, for sure. I love that. Yeah. Whitehead Brothers. And I think, I'm not going to say one hit wonder, because they had like 4 or 5 really, really, really good songs. And they could actually sing. I only say one hit wonder because of the fact that after that album, they just they were another one of those groups that just fell into oblivion.
I think a lot of them, well, during that time, you mentioned that there was a lot of competition.
Yeah.
Some of them, they'd be like, well, I'm not trying to compete and not get anything for it, so I'm just going to go ahead and produce, or I'm just going to go ahead and write, or I'm just going to go ahead and do. So I'm pretty sure they were still around, just not in the front.
Right, I got you. But I know 3 songs that when they dropped them, they were smashes. There was This Sex on the Beach, Your Love Is a 187, obviously that one was, and then Forget I Was a G. That song dominated for a minute.
Yes.
But yeah, okay. So y'all listen, again, today we went back to the Whitehead Brothers, and that was Sex on the Beach. I just, you had me laughing when you was talking about they couldn't afford a hotel room. but I do love the fact that when we wrote songs back in the day, number one, we considered we couldn't just say, "Hey girl, let me hit that." You know what I'm saying? Like we had to actually,
like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we actually, our songs they contained emotion, even if they were talking about sex. We're thinking about romantic ways of doing it. And back then, the most popular male singers were the ones that were singing about stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you had groups like, I'm throwing this out there right now for those that you're going to have to look it up because I'm not putting this on my channel right now. Y'all would hate me if I put this on my channel, but it was real. You had groups like DRS, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Their voices were phenomenal. They did the song Gangsta Lean. All of y'all love Gangsta Lean. But did y'all know on that album, they also had a song called Make It Rough? And on that song, they basically did what people are doing nowadays. If they came out with that song today, it would be a #1 hit. With the way things are going nowadays. Yeah. But they had a song on their album called Make It Rough, where the girl starts out the song where she's screaming and she says, "Daddy, make it rough." And the whole song, he's talking about how I'm finna beat your ass. Now, we talking in the bedroom, but literally the whole song, "Girl, don't fight. There's no excuse. You'll never get these cuffs loose." Those were the lyrics to the song.
That's wild, man, because you're right. 2 Live Crew would be like a hit right now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying though, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to cheapen this by reciting the lyrics to Make It Rough. But it's just funny though, because everybody, if you sang their music, and this goes to what I talked about when we just did the previous reaction about people knowing one song and not really knowing the artist. You know, because it goes into that, because everybody heard the song Gangsta Lean and everybody was like, "Oh, that's so emotional. This one, Pour It Out for my homies," and that Gangsta Lean. And it's like, "Oh man, these guys got feelings and emotions and this, that, and other, and they can sing." And everybody fell in love with that. Everybody fell in love with that song and was like, "Oh yeah, we love DRS." Until you actually listen to the album. And then you're like, wait a minute now. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels was really some dirty rotten scoundrels who could sing.
Yeah. Yeah. But they didn't get airtime for a reason.
Yeah, they did. I think that was the only album they released, and then everybody heard the album was like, nah. Nah, we're not putting no more of that out. But anyway, I just said I'm not going to cheapen this reaction by talking about DRS, and then I went into talking about DRS. All right, y'all, I love y'all. Listen, if you haven't already become a subscriber to the channel, we're on the road to 10,000. We would love to have you subscribe. At the very least, all you got to do is click that like button. That helps us as well. And as my sister usually says when she's on here with me, but my boy Laser Child is representing perfectly on her behalf, I need y'all.
Share, you share, and share.
That's it. Hey, y'all. To the next one. We love y'all.